a fast start in there. Tell us about your day and a little bit about yourself. You get ready to go racing tomorrow.
Well, my day started out, we were terrible, and but it's only the second time out in that car. And then the second practice we got a little bit better, and then we threw everything, you know, but the kitchen sink at it for this little 5-lap. Helps you turn it on there. I'm not used to being in places like this. But, you know, we threw everything at it for the 5-lap deal out there, and it really turned the car around, and I made a gear change, which, you know, really helped the motor, and, you know, and my spotter didn't say a word to me. I didn't even know how good I was running. I just run as hard as I could, and when I got out of the car and he told me, I was like, you sure our transponder didn't fall off and go get somebody else's? But, you know, I'm just an old guy that likes to come out here and have fun, and, you know, I don't run really anywhere for, you know, anything other than I just love the sport, and I've been doing it for a long time. But I've never been, you know, the Matt McCall's, Lee Pulliams, or anything like that. I've won a ton of races at Old Dominion Speedway, and that's about it. But, you know, this is exciting for me, you know, and I've only been here once, and that was last year, and we finished, you know, 10th last year pretty much because the whole field wrecked. It wasn't because we drove to 10th, but, you know, hopefully this year, you know, we can actually drive up front and not have to wait for attrition to happen for me to get there.
All right, questions for Mike Darne. There's your story going right here. Yes, sir.
Mike, you've been running up at Old Dominion, and it seems when the big money's on the line up there, you for tomorrow races, you won that one twice, you won the big one, you won Tornadoes 100. It seems like when the big money's on the line, you show up with everything you've got. You seem to be competitive. Last year you finished 10th.
Yeah, I mean, I only go up there when they're paying good money because it's 6 hours from my house. But, you know, my sponsor, CGL, they're from Washington, D.C., and I've worked a deal out where I drive Ronnie Wolf's car up there, and we go up about 8-10 times a year and run the bigger races. And, yeah, I've been very successful there. I mean, I've won a lot of races there, but, I mean, I could drive that place with my eyes closed. Here, no. My eyes were wide open for those 5 laps. But, you know, it's exciting for me because, you know, I'm sure there's a whole lot of guys out there going, where did he come from? Because, you know, we were like 25th in practice. So, you know, but hopefully tomorrow they'll say after the, you know, the race, okay, he's for real. You know, kind of like my guy RG3 with the skins. You know, he's for real. And we haven't had one in a long time. But, you know, it's exciting. And, you know, I'm pretty smooth. You've seen me race a number of times, and I think that's the key here. And track position is definitely the key here. So if I can get through the heat race and not fall back in the heat race and start up front in the race, then I think I'll have a good run.
Mike, you took a big swing at the car, obviously. Did you change at all how you drove the track after they made the change?
Well, in any, you know, in a race car, when you make big changes and it works, it allows you to drive the track differently. You know, earlier today I couldn't get in the corner the way I wanted to. I couldn't get off the corner the way I wanted to. And the changes that we made, you know, obviously let me turn in and be able to get to the throttle quick and stay in the throttle and not have to let off because I was going to hit the wall. So, yeah, I did change my driving style, but the car changed it more than me.
When you went into the corner and then came off that well the first time, were you at all surprised as to how well it was driving?
Yeah, I didn't expect it. When I drove down in the corner and the car turned, I was like, whoa, you know, this car will turn. And then and it kept doing it lap after lap after lap, and I was like, wow, the kitchen sink worked this time, you know, because we really hit something, I think.
Any other questions for Mike?
Did you have any notes that you had previously or anything like that, or was it just kind of hope to God this works and see what happens?
Well, one of the biggest changes that we made was KT Engines does my engines, and I've always run Chevrolets, and he talked me into going to a Ford, and that makes a heck of a difference here. You know, they're long straightaways, and you know, you can use that horsepower on these long straightaways, so that was a big deal. My notes from last year was we were very fast in practice last year. I think we were 6th quick Friday, but when it came time for qualifying, I didn't change my line enough, and I think we ended up 31st, but we did race our way in. But you know, there wasn't a whole lot of notes to take because the Fords are heavier, and you know, and it's a whole different car this year. So other than just, you know, try to go all the way down straight away and, you know, driving in and be able to get it turned, because that was my biggest thing last year was I had a problem with dragging brakes down in the corner, and you can't do that here. You got to get in the brakes and get out. So.
Anyone else for Mike? Anyone? Well, Mike, it's exciting to see you up there, my friend. Up there, top of the speed chart. Good luck tomorrow in the race.
Thank you very much.